Hey there guys, and welcome to a brand new Behind the Collector. Today we are guests in a magnificent collection. We're doing double hosting duties, Matty and I, because our collection owner, Night Watcher on Instagram, he doesn't want to be on camera, but he's allowed us to walk around and browse around and get the feels of this collection. What are you thinking?
I'm overwhelmed, man. So much stuff. Wow.
How about we learn a bit about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles today?
Let's go.
Want to do that? This isn't the room yet.
Nope.
We got a room in here. Let's go and take a look. So yeah, this is the main room of the collection. Mostly turtles, which I'm completely into. I mean, I like it. I like it a lot. And it does seem that there's some doubles in here. I mean, we were looking around, we were like, hey, you want to get rid of this one?
Yeah.
Apparently they're not doubles, they're variants over here. So we have a ton of variants. Where do we want to start? We want to start with just like the basic line, the first couple years maybe?
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's very neatly done.
Yeah.
I love the way this is set up, using the arch of the roof to kind of like work in all those boxes and get all that box art out, really popping. Then we have these glass cases, all sort of looking the same, but in each one they kind of like go to one part of the line, 1 year's release, something like that. So over here what we have is just the first couple years, and there's some variants over here in these first couple ones. Do you know about these variants, Matty?
I think it's the soft hit and the hard hit.
Oh yeah. There we go. You know.
I'm learning.
That's 1 pizza point for you, my friend. So the first released turtles were actually soft heads, which you could press in.
Yeah.
And even over here we can see some variants color-wise. This is mainly due to different factories producing it. They got produced over in UK, in Germany, in America, probably a couple of factories. And well, the ink and everything like that isn't always consistent, so that's where you get those variants. Probably due to them being soft heads, some of them broke a little bit more easily, and that's why they changed it to hard heads later on. That's a pretty cool one. We got all the great ones. Yeah. I do believe that he is only missing 14 turtles.
Wow.
For a complete set.
Yeah. And
he's amassed all of this in just 12 years. First 2 years were mainly just checking out, flea markets and stuff, and then he started getting connected with some other collectors, which is what we always say.
Yeah.
Go out, meet new people, meet new collectors.
Talk to people.
People.
Yeah.
And get those connections and start working together to,
complete your sets.
Get something like this. Yeah. Why not?
I think I know the pizza face variant. It's the knife, I think.
The knife,
it's a different color. But I do not see what's the difference with
the slashes. They have like a black belt, they have a belt that's painted or not. With some of this stuff, you honestly don't know. Is it just like your army building Triceratons, or is there a variant in there? Same thing with the General Trogs over there. Got a ton on those. Metalhead. That's definitely an army. I hope those aren't all the variants I need to be looking for, right? So not all of it, but this is actually a very well-known one. The Genghis Frog, where you have like the softer type of skin deal going on. Here's some darker, like almost black dots on him, and then you have the brown dot.
I think we always see this one. I think the more.
It depends on which.
That's how I remember him. So
it
more
depends
lighter.
on the area, I think.
Okay.
Honestly.
Cool.
Here you have the Ray Filet variant.
So this one is the color changing one.
No, that one.
The one.
That one has the color changing paints on it, which is like a gimmick that was used fairly often in the 80s. You saw this in toy lines like Real Ghostbusters.
Hot Wheels.
Yeah. They had everything.
So what's the deal with the wing nut?
I guess it's the nose. One of them has like some shading on it.
Yeah, more
Yeah,
purplish shading on it. It's one of my favorites.
And over here we see some of the Tmnt variants. You have the mutation line, which is basically your Tmnt transformers, but without them transforming into a car or something like that. This is really playing into their origin story, where they were turtles before they got in contact with the U's, and now they're teenage freaking Mutant Ninja Turtles. Got the giant ones over here, which aren't that easy to get. And we have the movie star giants, with the movie stars also very desired by collectors right now. We got some of the wacky action ones and the regular release 1989 giants, 89 I think, and the Slam Dunkin' Donnie giant, which is for some people definitely a holy grail. We got a news canister. Got that's your pizza point you just earned earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I can take it home.
We got the big baddies. We got one of two Tmnt 3 giants. You could only get Raphael and Leonardo, and they do come with like that little mask thing over there. Then we got some wacky action ones. We got the sewer play set, which like all the play sets are in box over there as well. Over here we got some of the newer stuff. We got the 2003 series. We got the Next Mutations, which have some of the camos in the back over here. They're the second wave release, and over here we have some of the variants that came with a vehicle. Pretty cool. Then this is totally up Maddie's alley. These are some pog holders.
Yeah, man.
So immediately when we walked in, he was like, "Hey, man, this is my case.
Yeah.
Got to see these Mighty Max TMNTs."
I'm on the lookout for these.
And what is this? They're freaking TMNT pogs.
Yeah.
How freaking cool is that?
French exclusive.
French exclusive? Is that? Oh, yeah. So we need to go get some croissants and head over to France.
I'm just back.
I'm just back. You didn't see any?
I didn't see any. No.
So you have the minis, which is a line that, for some reason, I always tend to connect with Japan releases of the Turtles as well. They have some exclusives there. Over here you can see most of the mini ones. You see even the mini weapons. Yeah. These actually came with weapons which you never ever see because they're always lost.
The figures we never see.
Yeah, they're lost in time, but they had Apollo Turtles, they had regular releases, they had the superhero turtles, the superheroes. Over here you can see one of those variants, which is actually the metallized one. There's also a Toka like that and another one. And over here you see these big ones that are really reminiscent of what Mighty Max went on to do a little bit later with Magus.
Yeah, and
or even before it actually. Yeah. And these open up, and they open up a completely new tiny world for you to play in. Then over here we got some NECA stuff. We got some of the new Universal NECAs, which actually this Leo Hunchback, he's like a storage shell. Love it. Absolutely love it. Then we have, what is this? Super 7? No, this is also NECA. These are the TMNT cartoon oriented or originated ones. They sure put out a lot of things, haven't they? I mean, we're just moving on, right, Maddie?
Let's go.
You want to check out this next case we got here?
Yeah, it's a very interesting one also.
It's a very interesting one because over here there's some of the, like, the last released ones. You have some of those Dinosaur Turtles, but also the Cave Turtles.
Yeah.
Toon Turtles are thrown in here. You have the Channel 6 News Fan, which is a grail for most people. What is like piquing your interest in this case though?
The dinosaur ones.
The dinosaur ones? Yeah. The ones sitting on the dinosaur, or the ones that actually turned into a dinosaur?
No, the ones sitting on.
The ones sitting on? Okay. So
I used to have this one?
Yeah, and I do believe like they tested the market with one of them, and then the next year they released a multitude.
Okay, I didn't
know
that.
The same thing actually happened with Storage Cell Donnie, which was like a one one-off
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Apparently it sold well, so they applied it to all 3 of the brothers.
Yeah, because I never seen the rest of the dinosaurs.
I know they had a couple, I think they maybe had 3 out in the first one, and then after that they added the last turtle, they added in April, and they added Bebop on the Brontosaurus over there.
That one's cool.
Yeah. In the back, on top, you can see like those dino turtles, which are just absolutely a pain to get or find even, because they're the last line that was released in the original Playmates line before they went into the next mutation. Over there's a carded Tyranno Shredder, which is probably one of the top 10 holy grails, or most sought after, most expensive toys out there. It is like one of the coolest sculpts ever. This stupid thing, and due to like a low quantity it's wanted, this actually looks cool. You want this.
Yeah, the card looks awesome. The drawing of the card is like...
They all have the same drawing, but just check out that shredder.
You know?
And obviously when we're talking about grails, we can go a little bit lower to maybe the last year that the Brigbacks came out. So the Brigbacks are just your regular turtle releases that had the character on it with the brick back. And well, I mean, you can see the cat burglar, right? Yeah. This is the scratch everybody is still after due to its low quantities. He was short packed, so he's fairly sought after. Again, Hotspot, a second, like a little bit of a runner-up to Scratch, honestly. He's also very tough to get. So then we have a little bit of later releases. We have the robotic Bebop and Rocksteady, but you know, all of the great sculpts are here, like all of those mutated animals. You got the half-cord, you have Scaletail, Worm. I actually love Worm.
You like Worm?
Oh yeah, I think he's cool.
Yeah, he's kind of cool.
He even has like those tiny worms that he came with, and they're supposed to drop out of his mouth. You got the robotic foot soldier.
Yeah, that one is really cool. The vac metal.
The chromey stuff on there. In the back, you can actually see a Rocksteady that has all the chrome stripped off. Yeah. So it kind of looks like a prototype. Yeah. But it's actually just got it stripped off. You can actually get like some sort of a marker to like revitalize the chrome. But this just looks too cool. Yeah. Then we got some troll turtles. That was a thing. Yeah. And they actually had giants of these as well, released in the original line. Nice. Moving on to the next one. Yeah. So over here we have the 5th anniversary turtles. Kind of like a statue, metallized Leonardo, which I'm still missing in my collection. When I first started collecting, I saw this pop up so many times on eBay. It was around $50 then in the case and everything. And I was just like, okay, well, this pops up every time. And now I can't find it anymore. But over here we have another couple of heavy hitters. We got the Jim Lee turtles in the back there. We have Heroes of the Forgotten Sewer. You got the Gatekeeper, the Rocksteady, the Bebop. There's a couple more that kind of were announced and worked on, but it didn't come to fruition.
They're pretty cool, I think. They're Conan-esque. I like it.
In the back, ooh, that's that seems to be a custom though. This robotic, the robotic Rocksteady over there. This was announced in like one of the Playmates Toy Fair catalogs, but I don't think this thing came out. So this is a repaint, probably. Yeah. Oh, that looks cool, man. Wow.
So they announced it in this color scheme?
Yeah, he was actually supposed to be part of the Warrior series, which contained these 2 winged warriors, also very sought after. Definitely tough to find with all of the armor on there. The wings, they fall off. You got the Warrior Metalhead, which is actually the Warrior Michelangelo Metalhead. So that's pretty cool. Then we drop one floor down into horror territory, which is totally up your alley. Come on, explain this just a little bit, Maddie.
So what do we have here? We have the nice Universal Monster Turtles. I think that's almost all of them, or all of them.
It's all of them.
It's all of them.
It's actually wave 1, but all of the weapon variants.
Yeah.
So when you look at like Werewolf Leo, you will see that he has the purple, the blue, the red, and the orange weapons.
Yes.
You see the same thing for Dracula Donnie, you have the Mummy Raph, and Frankie Mike. And then you have the second wave, which contains the Invisible Mikey, which is like one of the toughest figures to get. We have the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Leonardo.
Leo, yeah, correct.
Hey.
2 pizza points for you. Then we have the Bride of Frankenstein, April.
Yeah.
And what is he called again? The Mutant Raph, which comes from like this really creepy movie, like it's based on that. What is it, like Attack of the Crab People or something like that?
Or
Attack of the...
It reminds me of Mars Attacks, of the original Mars Attacks.
Yeah,
from way in the day, not the,
okay.
90s
Like
version.
Well, I mean,
But you can be right also.
I'll have to add in a little bit of horror.
Yeah. I'm on the lookout for these, so hit me up.
And you're nowhere near completion with all these variants, are you?
No. If I have one of each, I would be happy.
Then dropping one down, we go into more Shogun territory. And this seems to be one of the things that came further from the initial disguised turtles, where you had the samurai Leo, who had kind of like a Shogun-esque battle armor on. For Tmnt 3, they obviously went into Agent Japan and they got some of that samurai gear, which is the stuff you can see over here. You also got the battle horses for the guards from Agent Japan. And then they sort of went on this binge of kid bashing these turtle toys. That is where we got all of these variants like this. So you had sort of like a base of the initial Sewer Samurai or Tmnt 3 once, and then he started adding new armor that had like a theme of like an animal, something like Raph, he has the dragon, over here you see a bear, and they put these out in gold chrome and in silver chrome. There's also a Shredder, there's also a Splinter, there's a April, which is in the
with
back.
the ravishing hair.
Yeah, I have actually never seen that one before.
Where's Ivan's body?
We got the silver chrome, we got the gold chrome. Donnie, you're not gonna find in the gold chrome because he never came out. But some of the most sought after ones are actually the Triceraton variant, which is the Shogun Triceraton. And then we got Shogun Shode, which is also like a tough cookie to get. You know, he looks exquisite. I have no clue from which part of the storyline he came from, but he's one I'm still looking for. It's cool to see him over here. Wow.
I never seen these with the other armors and stuff like that.
Wow.
Pretty cool to see, man. It's so detailed, the armors on the...
Yeah, definitely. Love it though.
Yeah.
And one down we have the Army Turtles, loads of the Delta Donnies in there. Really army building that. And over here we have some more variants. These actually came with vehicles. So we have the Surfer Leo, and we got Deep Sea Mikey once again. Then one down, we can actually head into like what came out in Japan mostly. These are the Super Mutants and you know, the Turtle Saint over here, which is this chromed one. He turns into like a crazy looking turtle, honestly. In the back we have two of the Shredders, which are super awesome. These are two I would love to get my hands on as well. And then down we have some of the other variants. You have a little bit of Exo Squad vibes going on here. Mutaforce Turtles over here. Really reminiscent of Exo Squad. There's some of these Cyber Samurais and those eggs that pop. These are like egg hatching turtles. So you can push it together and there's like a spring mechanism which can be accessed, and then you'll fly out and do like a magic trick, I believe.
Magic trick.
Because they're so elusive to find, so it must be a magic trick they're doing, honestly. Here, there's one pretty cool variant, which is like a German variant of this vehicle. You can't see it too well, but this is the Mutacarrier. He got like a really wacky repaint. At first we actually thought this might have been a bootleg, but no, this is the way it came out in Germany. And
pretty cool.
yeah, one of those like weird variants that came out in Germany as well, and parts of Italy and stuff like that, is the Purple Armor Shredder.
Cool.
Maddie, there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
What do you think that means?
It's another variant.
It's another variant?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Can you spot the difference? I think I can.
What is it?
I think it's the helmet, eh? The helmet is totally black in the
Oh yeah.
back one. And this one has the silver finishes
Yeah.
on it. Pretty cool to see, man.
And what about this one? You like eating pasta?
Oh, is that the one you got with the
Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee? Yeah. Also 2.
Yeah. No, just one. Just the one.
Oh, the other one is the purple
That's
one.
the regular one.
Okay.
We have to pop the regular one in as well. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty cool. Man.
And we have an army of the movie foot soldiers over there. Over here we have some of those awesome sewer heroes.
Yeah.
And then here we have some storage turtles. Can you spot the difference?
The weapons, I think, of some of them. These
Oh,
are
yeah.
translucent weapons.
Yeah, they got some weird wacky weapon stuff going
Okay,
on.
and some other axes and stuff. What?
Yeah, it's the same weapons.
Oh yeah,
but,
okay.
But there's one thing that really sets them apart.
The belt.
The belt.
Yeah, the belt used to be the color of the bandana.
Yeah. This is actually a later release where they reissued those, and these are called the black belt variants, bringing in the big bucks nowadays, because people are just trying to find new grails, honestly. Some stuff is just weird because it gets abandoned for years. Like, nobody's looking after it, nobody needs it, nobody wants it, like the minis and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, collectors get to that point where we already have everything. What's next?
Yeah.
Hey, why am I not finding this?
Yeah.
This came out. This is one of those deals. It's variants, it's cool, it's turtles. They look great, actually. And translucent weapons, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Another thing you might want to be looking after, Maddie, as you're in Europe so often, is the rocker turtles, which have the Euro variants.
Yeah.
Now the Euro variants you will also see over here on some of the movie turtles, like Razor, Toka. When you have the blue weapons, it's a clear indicator it might be a Euro variant.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing with Sergeant Bananas over there.
Yeah.
And another giveaway, which you can't actually see when you're distinguishing these, is that they will have lesser articulation on the arms because they're glued.
And it's the American or the European?
It's the European one that has the less one.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then over here you have a ton more of just turtle variants.
Yeah.
In the back over there is a pretty cool one. Over here you can see Punker Donnie, where one of the paint apps wasn't performed. So here you have him with a purple bandana, and that one seems to has just missed out on that part of the factory tour before leaving. He was like, I gotta go take a leak. I'll check
I'm
this out later. Sporty turtles.
Yeah. The fight
Again,
one.
over here, you will see Euro variants. So the blue
Yeah.
are the Euro variants right there. Even
Okay,
that one.
the basketball.
I do believe we're like one of the things. Do you have the white jersey, Donnie, or is he still on your list?
Still on my list.
He's still on the list. So guys,
Is that one of the 14?
that's one of the 14 he is missing. So if you have a white jersey, Donnie, you want to get rid of it and you want it to go into like a really cool collection.
Yeah.
Maybe check out Night Watcher Tmnt on Instagram and hook him up. We have like boxes and boxes.
Boxes for days, man.
Boxes for days. There's even another one in here. You have a double. Are you aware? Which box do you like the most?
Me?
Yeah, you.
If I have to pick one, it's this one. Always this one.
Oh, the pizza troll?
Oh, because I have so much nostalgia for it.
You love that toy?
Yeah, I still have it in the box. And I have some pictures of me and my grandpa putting it together and playing with it, and so it's very nostalgic to me. But the one I actually really like as design is the van.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a classic.
The party wagon.
Yeah, and this one over here, the Psycho Cycle.
The Psycho Cycle.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
I
and
really
over
like
here there's
the drawing on it.
two variants. We have the Hero release, which is done by Bandai. Sometimes it was also done by Ideal for Europe, and this is the regular American release.
Yeah.
Now, there's also another obvious
very obvious difference in the
difference.
two. Yeah.
Can you spot the difference for another pizza point?
Yeah. For another one, I can point out two. So I can give two pizza points.
Okay.
So here in this one, in the Ninja, the American version, in the Euro version, it has the background from the sewer playset, I think.
Yeah.
And the drawing is a little different also, because you can see here is the turtle is pointing down, and here it's on the side.
Oh.
So that's some of the and here there's some ooze on the steering wheel. Doesn't has the ooze on the steering wheel. So that's 3 pizza points. Count them up. Racking up the points.
What I absolutely love is actually seeing, you know, all of those little stickers on there, like by Intertoys. The actual price it came in Walmart or in Toys R Us. That really adds to the flavor. Some collectors like to take it off and want it like really pristine.
I always like it.
To me, I'm like, I want to keep it on.
Yeah, me too.
It's like part of it.
Yeah,
it's part of the charm, I think.
I have some games with the original price stickers, and I always leave them on.
And over here we have a wall of turtle cards. That is one of the toughest things to do, is creating a spot where you can display your carded collection. And I've seen this before. This is a lot of it is just like a little pin in there.
Yeah.
And then making sure it sticks, you know. So over here there's a lot of these break backs, as you can tell, 5th anniversary stuff, the Ravishing Reporter once again, and here are some of the first ever ones that came out.
Wow.
I think might this be like a 10 back, I'm not sure, but we can check it out. It does appear to be a 10 back. Yeah.
Wow.
You can save 1 pizza point. And
I have pizza points by the
so this used to go for $3.94 in Walmart.
Unpunched.
Unpunched. Not a soft head though. Or maybe it is.
Nope.
Nope. I'm getting confirmation. It's not. Oh wow. Checking it.
Wow.
Dude. Got the mutant Raphael.
Wow. It's Attack of the Space Mutants, I think.
Attack of the Space Mutants.
It's based on.
Here's another couple variants, it seems. Or not? Oh, it's weapon variants once again. So the robotic ones, they came out with orange.
The card is different also.
Ooh, yeah.
One more pizza point for Matty.
So this is the Euro release where you have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Tortue Ninja by Ideal. These came with orange. Ooh, and on the back here, somebody has been checking out which ones he got already and which ones he hasn't. Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Then this is the, I guess the American release.
Oh yeah. I'm just making it up as we go along, man.
Metal Mutants, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Metal Mutant Cycle. So a repaint or actually a repaint, a chrome paint of the, he went to Pimp My Ride and he was like, Exhibit was like, hey, we're gonna chrome out this stuff, man.
Pimp My Vespa.
Pimp My Vespa.
It looks like a Vespa on the front.
But this was actually a vehicle that was used for these metal mutants. Well, that was fun. I mean,
wow.
I chop here again. Unfortunately, nothing was for sale.
Nothing is for sale, but
nothing is for sale. But one thing you do is when you start shopping for a collection like this, you can never go without shopping for other stuff as well. And that's what the second room sort of like is. There's even more turtles here. I mean, it's an extension. We have the movie 3 Turtles right here, Toonie Turtles, Star Trekky Turtles.
Star Trekky Turtles.
Why are there so many Star Trekky Turtles? Do you have too many, or is it color variants once again? It's color variants, isn't it? Okay, I was like, I'm that close. It's just a couple more. No. Here we get the Kung Fu Turtles, which kind of like tie in with the tournament fighters. And it's great that it's in this room because we have retro gaming enthusiast Matty right here. Oh, yeah. And he's going to discuss a little bit on the gaming side of the collection right here.
was happy to see that there was a gaming side to this story. So here you have the nice NES with some nice cool games like Bionic Commando, DuckTales, Xanadu, Zelda, all the classics you need.
Turtles.
Yeah.
I mean,
So then you got the Super Nintendo over here with some nice Turtles action, Killer Instinct. And then when you go down you got more. Nintendo 64.
N64.
Some Wii.
Loads of Wii stuff. Loads of Wii consoles as well. Some GameCube.
Some
GameCube
Wii U
games.
stuff. Xbox in the back where it should be.
And here, actually, a lot of PlayStation
Yeah.
variants and stuff, like all these controllers. I kind of like the way this is set up, actually,
without stomping over the Lego.
Are we in an episode of Brick Masters or Lego Masters? That's what most collectors have. They have like an issue with wanting to put something like this down, but I mean, we can still walk around here.
Yeah. It's hard to make the room for.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we visited Geert, it was a whole room, eh? So.
But this, I mean, look at this castle.
Wow.
This is cool. I don't really recognize the knights or anything. They're probably like later releases from what I'm accustomed to. I know there's some pirate stuff from the Legoland era in this collection as well.
Renzo would be all over this.
Yeah. Ooh. These are like little
Pebbles.
or like diamonds to create the water effect with. Some crocodiles in there.
Pretty cool.
Wow. Dude, this is cool.
Yeah.
Then over on your side, you have some of the Pokemon games on Game Boy right there, next to the Wii U stuff.
Like the leaf green. It's one of the harder ones to get.
Yeah.
So pretty cool.
And on top there, more turtles. I mean, Coil Force, also like a pretty late release, which is sought after.
Yeah, the one with the
the clicky arms.
Yeah.
They can hit and bounce and everything. You got the Jim Lees on there. None of the Savage Dragon ones on card, but some of the wacky action. More Lego, some
Lego
Amiibos.
Stuff. Yeah.
Some PlayStation 2 stuff.
Pikachu.
I like the way these PlayStation 2s are laid out with like the color variants on the controllers.
The controllers are cool. The translucent controls always.
On top, lots of more Lego. Some of that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Lego as well.
Yeah. The Jurassic Park compound.
I was just gonna talk about Jurassic Park.
You snooze, you lose.
Compound inbox. That is one of the coolest play sets I think ever made.
Yeah.
On the Lost World, they had like the mobile command center play set. But this
is way cooler.
This is way cooler. Yeah. And what is super cool about it is that with this playset, you could actually put all those big toys in there.
Yeah.
It's so big. It's so huge.
You can put in the T-Rex and you can put in the... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because you can see them over here. Like, that's a big box already.
Yeah.
How are you going to fit like one of those dinosaurs if it's like a tiny playset?
Yeah.
It doesn't work. Super cool. Like, all of those. You know, having that little fleshy piece when they get eaten and stuff. I love that.
Yeah, and they're always missing. When you find them in the flea market or stuff, they're always missing.
Yeah. Then we have some of these classic turtles. Then we have some of the new giants, the NECA ones, and more NECA goodness based on the
Turtles in Time.
Turtles in Time, man. This is something for Renzo. He loves this.
Yeah.
I love the pirates as well.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, which kid wouldn't want like a giant Lego pirate ship back in the day? Wow, what a cool looking thing. So you can actually fit a turtle in there. There's some spring action, and it's like...
It's the 2003?
It's just like this creepy walking.
It's cool, man. Yeah, that's like the dangly stuff.
I like it, the dangly stuff. And Turtle Blimp 2.
Yeah, it's another one.
Second model.
Yeah. I used to have the other one.
Let's party. So yeah, guys, definitely leave down in the comments below what you thought of this collection. I want to thank Maddie for coming along this time around. You did well. You did very well.
You owe me some pizza points, man.
I mean, how much do I owe you?
I think you owe me like 5 or 6.
I got him. I mean, I got him. I got him. 5 or 6.
Yeah, just give me the whole bag. I earned it. Pizza points. Racking up those pizza points.
So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Definitely check out Nightwatcher Tmnt on Instagram. There's links down below. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you like to do more, you can always join us on Patreon for some exclusive content, early access to videos, and maybe Maddie wants to do like a video on there sometime.
Yeah, why not?
Here, there we go.
We have to do a
Feed
video
him
on
some
the
pizza points.
On the Mighty Max. We still have to
Mighty
do the...
Maddie. Is that going to
Yeah.
be Patreon exclusive?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Maybe not.
Well, maybe not. Well, probably not. Just
Yeah. Okay.
please subscribe for more 80s and 90s toy videos, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.